That's true. Thank you, Terry. Hey guys. So you join me here today. I'm at Action Motorcycles. You see their name there on the fence. These guys are another great dealership here in Victoria, BC, and they deal with Hondas, KTM's, Suzuki's, Victory, and the like. So I'm here today because I was really excited and I wanted to ride this guy here. This is the KTM 390 Duke. I know some of you subscribers love these small bikes. These guys are awesome. All right, let's stop this. Let's look over here because this is what I'm riding today. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. I will ride that one another day, maybe next week, but my friend Terry said, you know what? You can get on this one. This is the new Suzuki GSX-S750 naked. Isn't that a mean looking machine, eh guys? Of course I came here wanting to ride that bike, but I'm on this one right now, so I know nothing. It's a 750, it's a 4-cylinder, it's a naked style, it's matte black. Its controls are fairly basic. Let's not bore you with it because there's no fancy electronic wizardry doohickey buttons to push here. Nice. Let's take off. Let's see what this guy's got. Now this is a naked bike. It has a fairly aggressive riding position for me anyway. My knees are really high up. I feel the pegs are really quite high off the ground. Looks like it's got an adjustable brake, but yeah, a non-adjustable clutch lever. It's really far out, really far out. It feels really loose too. I don't know if something needs to be tightened or what. Hello. As we are just poodling around here at lower speeds, I'm just heading out towards my my riding route here. Let's just talk a little bit about this bike. It's smooth. It's a 4-cylinder. It's got to be smooth. I've tried adjusting these mirrors a little bit, but I can't seem to get them far out enough to not show my elbows. I do see a lot of my elbows in these mirrors. This bike does have ABS, and that's it. No traction control, no riding modes, no suspension modes, nothing much else actually. I have to say the fueling on this motor is really good. At slow speeds, it's very, very compliant with small throttle input changes. Now the seating position may be a bit more aggressive for me because where I come from, but after a while it's actually not too bad. Because we've got standard handlebars here instead of like clip-ons and stuff like that. The upright seating position is there. It just feels a little bit more cramped in the legs. Oh man, why did I take this route? It's like freaking construction every which way you go. School zone. So I'll be very Canadian. I'll apologize in advance for lack of facts. So I know zero facts. The seat feels a little hard. The seat height's not bad. I'm on the balls of my feet, not completely flat foot here, but I can put both my feet down. Oh, it's gonna go. Good for you, man. Good for you. So we'll try a little bit of highway here before we get into some twisties. Being a 4-cylinder, I'm expecting very nice, smooth power delivery with a bit of a rush on the top end. Now, this bike has done 548 kilometers, so I'm not going to push it. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! I'm already at 6th gear. It was fast. I mean, I didn't take the revs up, but that was fast through the gears. Good amount of torque and the low revs, which is nice. 5th gear. Move over. Ah, you idiot. Yeah, there's a good amount of torque there. Just staying in 5th gear, just opening up, tap a little bit, I was able to get around those vehicles without any problem. So cruising here just under 110 kilometers an hour in 6th gear at just under 5,000 RPM. It's very smooth. There's no vibrations coming through the foot pegs. Very little vibration coming through the handlebars. My legs seem fairly well shielded. I like this bike. I mean, I haven't actually met a bike I really hated to ride. That's a nice Camaro. I like the color. It sucks being stuck behind a truck. It sucks being stuck behind any kind of traffic, actually. Please don't turn, please don't turn, please don't turn, please. Oh, for Pete's sake. Thank you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we may have the road to ourselves. Yeah, turn-in isn't as immediate as I would like it. It feels a little bit slow. I do like the 4-cylinder. I do miss that smoothness of a 4-cylinder motor though. Brakes are right. I mean, don't have a lot of feel, but they do the job. Around the 4,000 to 6,000 RPM range is where the bike seems to really enjoy itself. So we're stuck behind a pickup truck, and while we're stuck behind this pickup truck, I might as well talk a little bit more about this bike now. This bike is around $9,000-ish dollars. And I think for that price you get a pretty powerful naked sport bike that's got great looks, and it's got a very sweet engine, very smooth, and you know, you get a lot of attitude that comes along with that. What you don't get, of course, is, you know, the bells and whistles, the traction control, the different options and electronic wizardry that, you know, you might come to rely on when you have a more expensive bike. But, you know, this is more basic, but not basic as in less enjoyable. This is just a little bit more connection between you and the bike. You are more responsible for your actions on this motorcycle than, you know, say one with really good traction control and ABS, for example. I've not really shifted this bike out of 3rd gear on these roads because the sweet spot really is in that RPM range of between 4,000 and 6,000. Drop it down to 2nd gear for this little bumpy bit. Let's see how the suspension handles, especially the front. Ugh. Well, I can tell you one thing, at least my balls aren't busting up against the tank as I go over this bumpy surface. There's a lot of space on the seat to actually sort of sit back from the tank a little bit. I'm a fairly small guy, so I would say that for the larger average North American bum, it should fit here pretty good. So I've actually just pulled off here so we can take a look at the bike. Just wanting you guys to have a nice walk around with this bike. Suzuki GSX-S750. Naked sport bike. See, a lot of these companies now have this sort of angular, sort of cyclopsy front headlight design that they're going towards. In some cases, it's a bit of a love it or hate it kind of thing. I'm not a huge fan of the way this guy turns in, unfortunately. Seems a little bit too slow for me. Well, from what I expected from this bike, because it feels fairly light between the legs. I kind of expected it to be able to change directions a lot faster than it actually does. And because the power is pretty linear on this bike, unless you are being really, really stupid with the throttle, I don't think you'll ever get that neck snapping sudden surge of power that will sort of throw you off the bike. Did I mention this before? The brakes work, but there's not a ton of feel to it. Oh, big crane, big crane. Let's give this guy a wide berth. I'll head back on the highway here and we'll do a little bit of highway action. Okay guys, remember earlier on I said something about the riding position being a little bit more upright. Yeah, it's a bit more upright compared to having clip-ons and stuff, but my back is actually feeling it a little bit. Now, this is coming from a nearly 40-year-old guy with a chronic back injury, so for some of you younger whippersnappers, probably won't be an issue. We got red light. No cars? Not bad at all. If I were to sort of highlight the good things about this bike, I would have to say that I like the motor. I like how smooth it is. I like the very linear power delivery. I love the 4-cylinder feel to it. I love the fact that there's really no vibrations through the chassis, foot pegs, and handlebar. And I like the fact that you know, it's comfortable and really manageable at low speeds. Not super scary, which I think is a good thing. I like to thank Terry and the guys at Action Motorcycles for letting me take out this bike today. It's a beautiful day for a test ride, and I'm really glad I got to experience this bike. Now I really just hope that I can get a chance to get on that KTM 392, because that's the one I'm really looking forward to. That's the one that I think would be absolute hoot on the twisties. I think with the right aftermarket exhaust, you'll really be able to exploit that 4-cylinder growl. Because, you know, here I'll go close to the wall and can't really hear much of an exhaust note. It's really quiet. After about, I don't know how long have I been on this bike, 30 to 40 minutes. Feeling pretty okay still. The seat does feel a bit hard, and of course I've got that stupid back issue of mine, but my arms are okay. Let's downshift a little bit here because that stupid dragster. Yeah, I actually haven't been leaning too much on my arms, so my arms don't feel tired. Alright, as we get closer to the dealership, I want to thank you guys once again for tuning in for another test ride, even though this was a unexpected bike for me to jump on, but I really appreciate all your views, your subs, your comments, feedback, etc., etc. Keep it coming, guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye.